that you see with young coaches all the time, but I feel like it's a problem on crack right now. Where coaches play guys that they're comfortable with and they kind of play favorites to a degree, and they go with these very small rotations. And with this team and in this game, didn't make a lot of sense to do that. Very silly to do that. But it seems like rather than just going off of what the team needs at that moment, we're going off of favorites. That's how it feels in this game. That's how it felt. Anyways. All right. Before we talk about this press conference, we take a look at it. Big shout out to today's sponsor, Sleeper. Obviously, it's daily fantasy sports if you guys are interested in that. But there's also a section here that you can look at stats, highlights, just injury updates, anything basketball. You can go, and it's basically social media just for basketball. So multitude of different sections on here. So if you want to do fantasy, you can do that. Daily fantasy sports, just use that code CLAN as always. Or, if you're not interested in that at all, at the very least, check out just the breaking news section, which Nico Harrison got fired, and that's pretty funny. But what's not funny is this game. Let's take a look at what the great Mitch Johnson had to say. And let me preface it by saying this. I swear to God, if he says that the Spurs just didn't show enough effort, or if he says that, the players just should have got it together, if there's any lack of accountability on his part when it pertains to this loss, I'm lighting my apartment on fire.
Promising start defensively in the first period. How did things kind of unravel after that?
Combination of things, I think.
I'm lighting a candle. I swear to God. I'm tipping it over. I am tipping it over. I'm tipping it over. This is the end. This is the end of this channel. I'm tipping it over. I got a candle lit right here. It's getting tipped over, bro. It's getting tipped over. I swear it's getting tipped over.
Obviously 21 threes and then 32 free throws is tough. You hold a team to 22 points.
And also, if he says that we were just outplayed and gives credit to the Warriors, I'm crashing out.
It's in the paint, typically. That's a good number. Felt like there were a few times that we probably had some participation in stopping our runs, whether that was some good offensive stretches and then we didn't have discipline or shorted up defensively, or had some good defensive stretches and probably didn't capitalize, or some self-inflicted wounds there offensively, and give them a lot of credit. They, obviously. Very publicly challenged themselves, and we came out strong, and they responded, and we needed to be better.
I saw that Jeremy only played 6 minutes. Is he okay health-wise?
Oh, thank God. Oh, they asked the question. Yeah, Mitch, Mitch, he looking at the sheet. He looking at the sheet. He did? Huh. If his answer, the only way he can redeem himself, if he says, I'll take this answer. This is the only answer I'll take. If he says, I honestly forgot he was on the team, and it was at the last minute I said, dang, I should have played him. I should have put him on Steph Curry. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I forgot the last second, but I'll fix it next time. That's the only answer I want. That's the only answer I want, because I know our medical staff. He ain't out there if he can't play. But please. But if he says he tweaked the ankle or something, okay, sure.
Yeah.
You talked pregame about
Yeah. 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 Notice Sohan only plays 6 minutes. Is he okay? Yeah. Yeah. He looked at the sheet like, oh, he only played 6 minutes? Yeah, he good. He's straight. Are we serious, dog?
We came out strong and they responded, and
He has so much to say about how we just made some mistakes and Golden State Warriors just played better. And then when it's a question about, hey, you're coaching, yeah.
I saw that Jeremy only played 6 minutes. Is he okay health-wise?
Yeah.
You talk pregame.
Yeah. He's okay. Yeah. Is he okay? Yeah. He's alright. Yeah.
De'Aaron's, just rust element. Did that kind of rear its head tonight?
In terms of
Just him, still having to get over the rust, get his stamina up, conditioning up.
yeah, maybe. I think, again, there are some things that we just could have done better. I mean, he's playing a lot of minutes. I probably, again, could have used the bench more. Maybe guys got a little tired. I don't know, somewhat.
I guess I could have used the bench more. That might have been a good idea. Maybe we could have used the bench a little bit more. I don't know. I'm not sure though. Maybe we could have used the bench a little bit more. I mean, but I don't know who we could play. I mean, what do you do? I mean, Steph Curry put 50 on your head. What do you do about it? There's nothing really to do about it, I mean, it's not like we have, a young defender who's hungry and maybe can give him a different look. It's not like we got that. It's not like we have a player that's kind of known around the NBA statistically of being somebody that guards some of the best players in the NBA and does a good job. It's not like we have that. All we have is Castle. Because I really like Castle. Because he's my favorite. He's my favorite player. He's my favorite. I love Castle. He's my favorite. I just want to see him play out there. He's my favorite. I love him. I love when he does that little hezzy pull-up. I love it. And he looks cool. He looks like T.I. You just be honest, Mitch Johnson. My favorite rapper growing up was T.I. My favorite rapper in high school was T.I. That was my favorite rapper in high school. And he looks like him.
We'll have to go back in the film and look at. But
I don't hate Castle. I love Castle. Shut up. I'm sorry. I'm taking it out on the chat. It's not y'all fault. I'm sorry. Bluey, this is like my first comment ever seeing you on here. I'm so sorry, Bluey. I'm usually better than this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm sorry.
He's giving us a lot right now, obviously, and he's been out.
I could have used the bench more, y'all. I could have used the bench.
To think that a guy's going to be out that many months and come back and be at the same all-star level with just hitting the stride, I don't think it'll take him long, but I think he probably deserves a little bit of a runway.
Ask a tough question. Where Carolina T at? Ask a tough question. I need to talk to Carolina. I need to hit up Carolina. I need her to ask about Sohan 5 times in a row until he just crashed out and say, "Look, I hate him. I hate his hair. I hate his girlfriend. I just hate him."
It seemed like there were a lot of.
I hate him. He just loses it and just like, I hate him.
The second half, especially from 3, what was leading to the shot attempts, the good shot attempts they had from the perimeter.
Yeah, a lot of it is Steph Curry's gravity. Obviously, you put a lot of attention on him, and so guys will get shots. Obviously, Jimmy Butler made some threes tonight. Some of them were breakdowns on our end, and some of them were them making some shots and taking advantage of that. We need to be better at that to not give them quite that.
Steph Castle is not Kawhi Leonard, okay? You can't. He got in foul trouble. You can't just put Steph Castle out there on Curry all game. He's not Kawhi. No one on this team is as good of a perimeter defender as Kawhi. The closest thing we have to it is Sohan. He ain't Kawhi. You can't do that.
Many open opportunities.
Are part of those open opportunities just ingratiating more of the guys that have been injured back onto the defensive side of the ball?
Please say that's the case, guys. I will feel so much better. I will blow this candle out right now. Please say that's the case. Please say it's because guys are coming back and I don't want to overwork guys like Jeremy Sohan. Well, actually, you already said Sohan's fully healthy, so I don't know. What do you think it is, Sohan? Why do you think you don't play? You think it's your hair? It's probably your hair, isn't it? Yeah, it's probably your hair. Cut your hair. Well, actually, no, grow it out and grow it out a little bit more. Dread it up. Make it look like, well, twist it up. Make it look like castles. You'll get more minutes.
Communication purposes.
I don't think even guys that have been injured or healthy, the communication shouldn't be affected by that. So I think that's
the communication should not be affected by guys who have been injured and not playing. The communication should not. You know who is? Okay, I'll stop. I was gonna say who's been communicative. It's communicative. I don't know where for that is. It has been Sohan, especially on the defensive end. Is that what we're talking about? The communication should not be a bit off because of injury. Okay, maybe I'm nitpicking. I don't know.
something that hopefully.
You know, guys, I ranted about something a few weeks ago, and I was very confused. Do you guys recall when Keldon Johnson and Wembanyama got fouled out of a game? And Mitch Johnson's response was that he was happy that they were playing hard regardless of having 5 fouls. That was his response. And at the time, I thought that was very dumb. I thought that was very silly. I was definitely being charitable because I said, hey, maybe he means something else by that. But I remember he fouled out again in another game, or maybe close to fouling out, and he said the same thing. I don't understand that. He's been saying some things that have been confusing me. Or the game where after the game, the reporter said, hey, could you have did more pick and rolls? And he said, oh, what the defense was giving us, we couldn't do any pick and rolls. So we don't do anything then. Thank you, Jason Garrett. Meet accountability man. Round of applause, everyone. Holy. Where's the button? That's the wrong button.
Should exist even if you lack a little bit of maybe the continuity or the rhythm or anticipating what your teammate may do because you've been with him on the court. But the communication is something that should be hopefully at a certain standard regardless of who's in, who's out, or who's been around.
Coach, Steph and Victor put up triple doubles tonight. Even though the outcome wasn't what you guys wanted, what positives do you take away from how they read the game?
Yeah, I mean those guys are
That was Carolina.
They're doing a lot of good. We just have to try to navigate and minimize some of the peaks and valleys. I think if we can have a more consistent standard of 48 minutes, then typically the highs sustained because you're doing something disciplined and consistent enough to be able to have some runs.
Do you guys think Kawhi Leonard would have got minutes if he was on this team? He might not have gotten minutes. We probably would have went with a double center lineup. He probably wouldn't get minutes. Well, he has braids, so he might get minutes. He might. I mean, well, Mitch Johnson loves guys with braids. Oh, thank you, Chris, for another 20 piece. What the heck? Coaching was in okay. You know what really irritates me though about games like this, guys? Because I swear at the end it seemed like maybe Wemby could save us. If Wemby would have saved us in this game, I guarantee you people would have been in here and like, hey, you know what? You're just being negative, clan. Anyways, Chris says coaching was embarrassing. I hope Spurs staff have checks and balances so we can communicate these issues. We have a great team and there's no excuse for playing like this. They're not rookies anymore. It's time to be serious. It's not, and that's the thing, Chris. It's not even just the mistakes that the team is making. That would be one thing if it was like, okay, they're young, they're just not playing together, and it's like some mistakes, but we're in the right position. We're not even in the right positioning. Things as simple as how Wemby gets the ball has been embarrassing. Like we're not making up any plays to make it easier on Wemby to get the ball. We're just not. There's no plays being called. There's no adjustments. There's no timely timeouts. It's silly lineups. Last game, we played everybody under the sun. And then this game, I guess we feel like we have a good enough sample size that Cornette and Wemby finishing the game just makes sense. It doesn't. It doesn't make sense. Do not be convinced. I know that it's been this narrative around Sohan this entire time. He is a fine player. He is a fine player. He's one of the only players on this team. Well, in previous teams, maybe not this team specifically, because some few players I can think of. But in previous teams, he was one of the only guys where every single night you know exactly what you're gonna get. You know exactly what type of player he's gonna be. You know what you're gonna get. He's like a pillar as far as what he does. You're gonna get it every night, and you need that. You need players like that. Is he the machine? No. Is he a cog in the machine? Yes, but he's an important cog. I don't know. Thank you for the super chat, Dio. He says, Mitch, give me liberty, give me death, give me blown leads, or I'll retire.
And right now, I think we're just having too many lows, and so there's still a lot of highs, and we're doing a lot of good things, but we just need to be more consistent.
You guys face
We need to be more consistent. Thank you.
the Warriors again on Friday. What adjustments do you want to see the team make?
Yeah, what kind of... No, Carolina, no, you're being too nice. She said, what type of adjustments you want to see the team make? No, the question should be, what adjustments are you planning to make? I know that's a little spicy. But...
Can we rematch?
To be better, I'll have to look at the film to give you a detailed answer. But yeah, obviously, like I said,
To be better, and I need to look at the film before I give you an answer on what we could do better in 2 days. What adjustments do you want to see from the team? Fine question. Valid question. I would like to see the team do better. Me too. I think we all would like to see the team do a little better. I thought it was too much praise from last game, y'all. I thought that there wasn't enough pushback from last game, honestly. Even though we won. I'm still waiting for the Fox and Wemby pick and rolls. Oh, yeah, keep waiting. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Keep waiting.
you know, to give them 14 points and not give them for them to score 14 points in the first quarter and then follow that with 35, 43, 33. There's obviously some drastic change. And obviously Golden State's
Floyderin's flip.
Floydering to do with that, but
I can never see it.
That's something that we hope to improve.
Floyderin's flip.
Baseball series.
Said gaze them
baseball
though.
type series good for just, you know, that kind of stuff, you know, just adjusting and looking at film and kind of in preparation for down the road maybe.
I think so. I think to be able to get the
Freudian, yeah. Freudian.
immediate feedback
Freudian.
and try to
Freudian.
execute it and
Good
put it
God, I
into
can
real
never say
time,
it.
living color,
I
or
don't know
something
what I
that
said.
we're
Freudian
trying to get better at.
Freudian.
So it'll be a good test, and again, it's not
Freud.
it's against a pretty
Freudian.
good team.
Freudian.
Pretty good
Freudian.
base.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mitch. You did great. You were awesome, bro. And the way that you answered that Sohan question, man, that was beautiful. That was just woo. Hey, he got 6 minutes. Is he hurt? Is he good? Yeah. Oh, thank God. Thank God I don't feel like a madman, bro. You guys are making me feel better. I swear. Look at these comments. I don't even think these are guys on our channel. Sohan should have played a lot more when Castle got into foul. Oh, you think so? I'm not making fun of this person, but yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, somebody early in the chat was like, well, Clan, I think Castle's a better defender than Sohan. I don't care what you think. Castle had 5 fouls, and Sohan didn't see the court. I don't care what you think. Where the F was Sohan? Give Sohan more minutes. One Sohan question when Castle was in foul trouble. That's what I'm saying. One Sohan question when Castle was in foul trouble and he's our second best defender. What is the media doing? What is Mitch doing? Sohan needs more play time against a small ball Warriors. That's what I'm... Okay. De'Aaron seemed like an afterthought in the... Whoa! Wait. Wait, this person's a subscriber. I've seen them in the chat before. Are you here? I don't know if he's in the chat today. But I've seen this person before. I'm trying to check. I don't think they're in the chat right now. I've seen this person. That's exactly what I said. Did we say it 30 minutes ago? He might have been in the chat. Is he repeating what I said? I don't know. Probably not. De'Aaron seemed like an afterthought on offense, and we need to guard the 3 better than that. That's what I'm saying. Hold on. Let's leave a comment. Where was Sohan, Mitch? Anyways,